All right, more Glade skiing. This, believe it or not, is on April 5th up at Sugarloaf. And you can see bigger mountain, higher elevation, more pine trees, more softwoods. These trees grow so much closer together, and in my opinion, make for way more of a pain in the butt to create a glade. Possibly easier to maintain though, because of the high elevation, trees grow a lot slower because of all the pine needles. The ground becomes super acidic and it's harder for new stuff to grow. And again, the elevation, more snow, more wind, it just makes it harder for things to grow in thicker versus those lower elevation hardwoods, all the beech, birch, maple, oaks. Those get more sunlight, less snow, less wind, just a less harsh condition, and then you get more of that undergrowth and those little tiny sticks smacking you in the face all the time. This right here is a lower elevation maintained glade, and in my opinion they did an amazing job at this. I believe this is off of the Wiffle Tree lift in that giant glade area. It's pretty low angle, but awesome adventure zone for kids. Dumps you out on an easy cat track style trail. We're back up top. I think this is off of Timberline, somewhere up there. Pretty tight glades, but again, they're pretty good. This was an awesome day. There was about 8 to 12 inches, give or take, upper or lower mountain. But just awesome glade skiing the whole day. We explored every single zone on this day. Okay, and this right here is the entrance to Bracket Basin, I believe. Starts out kind of piney, tight glade because it's way up high on the mountain. But as you'll see here in a second, you get into an extremely manicured and opened up glade. I think a little too open, but I haven't hit this on an amazing powder day when I was the first one in there. Obviously, anywhere on a powder day is amazing, but this one I think they cut too many trees out because it gets wind affected. Look how we're kind of out on a bluff here. It's like the mountain curves back into the left and it curves back into the right. We have rocky terrain. What do you think is going to happen when this wind comes through? It's going to blow the snow away. This little cliff section here held its snow, but it was definitely thin. I mean, you can tell. We've been skiing all day and you haven't seen any grass in this area that they over thinned. I mean, it's amazing because there's no trees in here, but everything's growing up because there is no trees. You need that blend of like an upper canopy but a lower open level where you ski. Anywhere where it's that wide open, you're just going to get that undergrowth and all the grass is going to start sticking through. Back up top again, definitely Timberline here. Timberline going up the chairlift to the right, Looker's right, or Timberline skiers left, but not all the way out wide. We're still in the middle. If I cut through the woods to the left here, I'd pop out on, I forget the name of the trail, whatever the outermost trail is. And if I cut to the right, I would kind of be under the chairlift. But this is an awesome glade. This is, in my opinion, like the type of glade you want to create where there's a canopy for the most part above, so there's shade. The wind can't get in here because it's tight enough. They didn't open it up too much that the wind can steal the snow. And it kind of forces you to bob in and out of the trees. You get a nice rhythm going. It's not too fast. The pitch, the steepness, the grade isn't too steep. Overall, it's a good glade. Okay, back at the top of the Wiffle Tree Glades. I'm sorry I don't know the legitimate name of this gigantic glade, but There's quite a few different entrances, which is fun. It's a little more piney right at the start. And then as you see here, it just goes wide open to hardwoods. Bye-bye pine. Hello, wide open glade. This is honestly easy glading because all you're doing is managing the undergrowth, which if it gets skied up enough and the snow gets packed down all through here, all throughout the season, it stays a nice glade. The traffic of the people helps control the undergrowth because it packs it in and just crushes and kills all the little trees. Wipe out. Got going a little too fast. All right, again, top of the Whiffle Tree Glades. This entrance is super fun. It's like a bobsled, mountain bike, banked turn track. Just getting to fishtail your whole way through here. I can't wait to hit this one again. This is my buddy Will. He was sending it today. Just really opening it up and letting it rip through the trees. What do you guys think? Do you want to see more manicured glades at mountains? Should mountains invest more money into thinning out these little sections of the woods? Do you want really wide open glades? Or do you want tighter glades? Do you like when the canopy's above, like in this current scene? Or do you like when it opens up and there's no above canopy? The pine trees and hemlocks, and when they get big hemlocks down low on a mountain, it creates a pretty cool glade. Although sometimes, unless it's a huge snow winter, those types of glades almost don't get as much snow because the snow can't make it through the canopy. But in this type of glade, which we're showing right now, it's a pretty good mix of canopy and snow getting through. This is still the Whiffle Tree Glade. Nice little jump here. Good little run out if you don't hit that one tree. All right, this is off of King Pine at the top. This section of the mountain had quite a lot of steep pine tree glades that I definitely need to explore more this season. Looking forward to getting in here. You can't really see the entrances of them. They're sort of hidden, so that makes it better, in my opinion.